Gate 14 podcast, and Avery, do we got a squad? Our Toronto Blue Jays finish a 7-game homestand, going 5-2. What a week. And don't give it with me the Nationals, whatever. A sweep is a sweep. Avery, how we feeling, baby? How we feeling?
It feels so good when your baseball team wins games. Holy shit. We got out of there today. And I was pumped. I've been pumped ever since. It's so cool to be back and to be good and have some hope and play a fun brand of baseball so far this year. I'm pumped. Today was awesome. This week was awesome.
And you know what's even makes it like the cherry on top, Avery? It's not like the team is getting by the big dogs. They're not getting by the big dogs. You were at the Rogers Center today. You look at that scoreboard, albeit a very small sample size, so keep in mind that. But you got guys with 1,000 OPSs who shouldn't have 1,000 OPSs. But that's the beauty of what this team is doing right now is they're manufacturing runs by guys that we would never thought, like Tyler Heineman. Like, it's just Avery. I have my joy right now, and I know we're supposed to ride the ebbs and flows, stay even keel, but this is so fun, dude. This is so fun, man.
These are the flows, though. Like, be happy when things are going well. And then, I mean, I like to tell people to calm down and relax, but people are going to get mad when things go poorly. So enjoy it while you can. Like, when you get to watch games and the outcome is how you want, you should be very happy. And it makes me happy. And it should make the listeners happy as well. Friday, whenever you're listening to this, Friday, the Jays can match their longest win streak of last season. 8 games into this year. If they get to 5 games, that was their longest win streak last year. And that can be matched with a win over the Mets on Friday.
And let's do it. We'll be live for that, correct, Avery? 3 o'clock, Friday beer stream.
I think it's 2:20. But
no,
yeah,
it's 3:07. You were looking at Texas time, bro. I'm almost positive you're looking at Texas time. It's
okay.
3:07.
Oh, yeah. That might have happened. I was definitely looking Central Time at some point.
Yeah.
3:10. So I was looking at it. It was 2:10 Central Time. Yeah, you're right. So 3:10. We'll be live for that. So skip out on work early on Friday.
Yeah, why not? Tell the boss you got a wagon to watch.
Dude, after lunch, mail that shit in and tune into the stream.
Or watch while you drive. No, I'm kidding.
No, you have to revoke that one. You should quiet quit from your job. I will allow that. But the drive, at least put us like beside you and just listen.
Just listen. Yeah, I've been doing a little commentating in the games lately. People have been loving it, but
I'm sorry that I've left you out.
No, it's all good. I mean, dude, the lives have been unbelievable, man. It just the vibes for Gate 14 is just it's through the roof, man. The amount of people that come up to us at games is crazy now. Like the people that watch our stuff now is crazy, and it's cooler when everyone's happy, and everyone's happy right now, and that's all you can really ask for. And we thank Daddy Ross Atkins for that. That's who I'm thanking right now. But I guess
winning legit solves everything in my life.
It makes Oh, your wife hates you? Doesn't matter. Jays are a wagon. Oh, your house is foreclosed? Doesn't matter. The Jays are a wagon. Oh, your friend banged your girlfriend? Who cares? Jays are a wagon. It doesn't matter when this team is good what is going on in your life. It doesn't matter. So you love to see it. Let's go game by game, though, Avery. Game 1. King Bowden, we are not worthy. This dude just is addicted to taking no-hitters into the 6th inning.
Yes.
I mean, it is absolutely unbelievable. And again, it goes to show you, it's like, spring training, he wasn't that great. Who gives a fuck? Maybe he was working on another pitch. He talked about that with us. He was working on some stuff, right? So, what a start for Bowden Francis on Sunday.
Yeah. So like a Bowden guy, I think of it differently as a Bowden guy in spring versus Scherzer. And I think everyone can kind of put that in the same boat. Where if Scherzer's trying a bunch of new stuff, from Bowden, I just want to see like still some swing and miss on stuff that kind of confuses me because I don't really understand the numbers and how he got so much swing and miss near the end. But if it comes back, then it's like, who cares if Avery, an idiot for no reason, doesn't understand why it's happening. But if it just continues to happen and continue to happen, it's just what he is. So for another great start off the season, it's huge because we get the Scherzer news that day or
15-day DL
the day before. And it's just like, he's out. So you need someone else to step up. And if Bowden can be what he was at the second half last year, don't think we're going to get those exact numbers. it takes this team a long way because you can't have like Easton Lucas isn't going to be this Easton Lucas for a while.
Who knows?
But
We
maybe he
kind
does
of
the
said
Bowden
that.
Francis thing. I don't think he's as like I don't think it's going to keep going that way, but I would love to see it. It's just the less question marks you have is a better thing for your team. So when Bowden comes out there and shoves early, I was thrilled about that, man.
Yeah, and this is the first time he's going into a season knowing he's a starter, right? Which is all obviously we talked about it with him. It's a good peace of
Well,
mind.
he did do that last year too. He started the year
Oh,
as
he
a starter.
started.
Yeah, and then he got
Oh,
sent down.
last year, I mean, that stat you brought up, and I saw someone commented under that stat about the 5 game win streak was, were we really that bad last year? Yeah, yeah. I mean, the live streams, how much enjoyment you and I get out of that.
We had to quit. We had to quit them.
It took the wind out of our sails, Abe. It was at the point where I was like, why do I want to watch this? What, like, why? But going back to Monday's game, who gets us on the board first? Andres Jimenez, home run. I can't say enough good things about this guy. And I know we talk about the hitting coach not making that much of a difference, which is sure. I mean, I still hold it to that where
The hitting coaches don't get in the box.
they don't get in the box. But I saw someone tweet a stat from Baseball Savant where Andres Jimenez's feet are closer and his barrel of his bat is behind his trap compared to up, which is something he was doing last year, which makes him get quicker to the baseball. A little adjustment like that, and the guy's swing is power. It's a beautiful swing.
Yeah, well, who knows who gave him that?
Yeah, I know exactly.
Too, right?
I'm not going to call that a Popkins thing. Maybe he did that in the offseason. But that little adjustment has made Andres Jimenez awesome to watch. And he has been, we are all witnesses, as True our GM says. And God, it has it take aged worse than the people complaining about him in the 4 hole than so far than that? He looks awesome.
He does look awesome in the 4
He's
hole.
leading the team in home runs, and that's what 4 hole hitters do. I mean, when you take a step back, right?
Yeah, a traditional 4 hole hitter you want, is your masher in the 4 hole. And yes, it's weird. It's the wrong body type to be there.
Yeah.
And I'll believe that always, but
We're playing chess.
it's working right now. So like who kind of cares is my way of doing it. It feels weird to me still, but I don't care because it's working. Like
Yeah.
if you find the way, the results are there. Who cares where you're hitting in the lineup? And we got a lot of questions when I tweeted out who's going to replace where in the lineup. They're going to try and make something work. And if you're hitting well, you find yourself in that spot in the lineup.
And that's what guys like Will Wagner's doing. Will Wagner is getting close to that. Holy shit, we got to start this guy every single day. Andres Jimenez, he's penciled in second base every single day. But it's just these guys are playing. We were talking about how much leash does George Springer have? The dude is carrying the offense right now, man. It's cool to watch. And then on that game, Vladdy double. Alejandro Kirk looks awesome at the plate, Avery. Nice little day off today, and Tyler Heineman slid in there perfectly fine. Yeah, that game was unbelievable, and I wanted to touch on this. We touched on this on Sunday. I didn't realize how much for granted we took Yimi Garcia when this team was good, because we already had a good bullpen, right? Romano, Swanee was unbelievable. Garcia wasn't asked for as much as he is asked for now. And Yimi Garcia looks unbelievable to start the year. Unbelievable.
Are you talking 23 instead of
23? That's what I said. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
We did take him for granted because it didn't feel like he played that big of a role. I can't even remember his numbers or anything like that. I don't think it seemed like he played that big of a role. But then last year was where he was the savior for the little bit. Where he
23, he had a 4.09 ERA, so nothing crazy, right?
No, if you're just gonna look at ERA for him, that's not a great number.
Yeah.
At all. There's probably some underlying numbers there because I know I really liked him going into last year. So there must have been some underlying numbers, and just the fastball numbers were really good too. Jimmy's it's like a really aggressive Jimmy Garcia. I don't know where Hoffman's at. Like I just need to watch more of Jeff Hoffman. Jimmy Garcia is he gets after you. It's like, hey, come here, hit this
uncomfortable
fastball.
at bat as well. Elevated fastballs at 98. It's an uncomfortable at bat with good off-speed stuff.
Yeah, it's just kind of the back end dog mentality that I'd put Jeff Hoffman there too. Obviously, the back end dog mentality. Come out, you got to beat me with my best shit. Even if I don't have it, it's gonna seem like I have my best stuff often. So
yeah,
I do like Jimmy a lot, man. It's a really good setup. Like the three at the end, I feel very confident in getting to an end.
Little.
Exactly. He's the third one. Like you get to those three, I'm pretty confident.
The thing is if this pitching staff, and we talked about this in 2023 with this pitching staff, man. If this pitching staff gets you to the sixth inning, Avery, with a lead, and this offense hits like they've been hitting right now, I'm pretty confident in those late innings so far. I'm pretty confident in those late innings. I really am. So, shout out Yimi Garcia, man. I mean, just an absolute bulldog. Ross the boss, went and got him right off the bat.
Yeah, that was an interesting one because I hadn't really thought of people who just come back like that once you trade them.
Yeah.
The dog gets lost, comes home, and Jimmy came home after the Seattle thing did not go well because he got hurt.
Yeah.
So it was just a nice fleece.
Whatever surgery he got, I want every pitcher on the planet to get surgery. Like
Did he
that.
get surgery?
I think he either got surgery or rehabbed it. But I know he was.
I forget.
Yeah.
I'm apologize if someone's listening to this and knows.
We had a
I'm
long
sorry.
day, and you guys will find out why in a little bit, but tomorrow. But yeah, that great game there. Jay's first time above 500 is April 20. How embarrassing is that? It's April 24th, 2024, and they get above 500, and then the next game, who Jose Berrios, a well needed bounce back spot for Jose Berrios, man. A guy that tough opening day, but.
He's not an opening day guy. We know that now.
Yeah, he's not. And BK had a good tweet. It's like, I think it was BK or Bolding, but it was your first day after vacation. Like you're gonna mail it in, and that's what Berrios does first day of the season after vacation in Dunedin. And he absolutely shoved. And when he's on, I mean, the dude had 4 punchies in 2 innings. The dude was absolutely
No, his stuff looks good. The fastball looks good this year. So I'm excited to see if we can get more swing and miss from Berrios instead of rocket balls in play.
Yeah,
I think that would be the step for him to take, more swing and miss.
Yeah, and he looked great. And then bullpen kind of held it down. Tough spot for Fluharty. I'm not gonna get mad about that. Putting him in first career appearance in a game where you're up 1 in the 7th inning. Don't know how much
runner on third on that one.
Yeah, hard hit ball though. Hard hit ball, but. It's kind of a tough spot, but that's where they're at with the bullpen now. Those guys are gonna have to.
He made his major league debut, and he made one mistake in his debut, and a good hitter dealt with him. It was a CJ Abrams hit, right?
Yeah, down the line.
The Fluharty sweeper slider thing he has moves an insane amount. I think he was jacked up a little bit too. His cutter, he's just a 2-pitch guy. The cutter or whatever it was up to 91 something, which isn't really him. Like he's more 89s, but he kind of moves a little like Brendan Little. It's way less over the top, but I'm interested to see if it can work because we heard good things about him as the person, hardworking guy. So Fluharty,
great story.
Yeah. I mean, it was just the sweeper that he gave to Abrams for the hit was just middle. It just got to the middle, and all the other ones were on the outside. So
yeah, and then
we don't expect him to take a ton of innings. So. But whatever he can help, we're good with.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. And Tim Randa just gave me a great stat. Shout out Tim Randa. The Toronto Blue Jays are undefeated after the Dick Lovelady era.
Fuck. Sorry, Dick.
Nothing to think about. We sacrificed Dick Lovelady for this ball team, but in that game again, Springer RBI single, Roden RBI single, Clement. And my favorite part about that game is Avery is the Jays punched him in the mouth, right? Then they got punched back, tie ball game 3-3. What do they do next inning? Bo Bichette double down the line or single down the line to score 2 runs. That is how good teams win ball games. And I feel like we've been on the receiving end of that a lot of times as Blue Jays fans, especially last year, right? So Bo Bichette in the clutch. We talked about this. The dude is a freak. He is so good at baseball.
He broke his helmet today.
Oh, yeah, he threw his helmet right in front of us today. But I think that was because of the hard hit ball that
he had a couple of good swings. It felt like, and it was just like, it was one of those
first at bat of the game.
Oppo. Yeah, one of those baseball moments. Just like, you got to be shitting me. How did I not have a hit today? Yeah. And then he just throws it there. The one I'm gonna nitpick something and be critical of is tons of hits, with not a lot of runs. It's 2 games in a row where we've gotten a billion hits. It's felt like, and then
Yeah.
not a ton of runs
But that
to show for it. No,
that's
it's good to win when it's actually like when it's not firing on all cylinders, and the big
yeah.
guys aren't firing on all
That's what I
cylinders.
was about to say. I
Yeah,
think
no, it was one thing I just wanted to touch on because it's we looked up today. Mackenzie Gore had given up 10 hits. It was 2-0 still.
not
It's like,
great.
yeah, it felt like
But
it should have been a lot.
Avery, I think a lot of that though is the top order to play the two big dogs, 2-3. Like if you got Miles Straw, Heineman, Springer, all these guys getting on for the top of the order, and we saw it a couple times today with Vladdy and Santander, and they're not stringing together hits when the bottom of the order is doing their job. That's what the scoreboard is going to look like. Unfortunately, Abe, it's going to be a
Yep.
lot of hits with 0 runs.
Yeah, like I want to look today. 10 hits again. Yesterday.
They put up four today though.
Yeah, yesterday. I mean, I get 5 runs on 12 hits. All right,
Pretty good.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. We'll take the 5 runs because it wasn't a thing last year where it took them a million games to score 5 runs
No,
in a
I actually was going to do a stat about it because the Toronto Blue Jays have scored out of the first 7 games. I think 5 of them they've scored 7 runs or 5 runs.
Okay.
And last year they did that fairly quick. The bullpen kind of screwed them last year.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
But all in all, to me, man, we can still touch on today. Just good wins. Just
Easton
take
Lucas.
it. Yeah.
And
Easton Lucas surprised me, man, that he actually throws harder than I thought.
he was 94, and I get a massive part of that, in my opinion, is the adrenaline from making your debut, right? Like not his debut, sorry,
Well,
his
yeah.
first career start, I believe it is.
I don't even know.
Actually, it might not even be that. It might not even be that. I might be making that up. But Easton Lucas was sick today. He was catching so many dudes off balance. I mean, we talked about this. Nathaniel Lowe was late as fuck on a 92-mile-an-hour fastball every time. It was like you just spam that shit to him. Spam it.
Yeah, some of those swings were disgusting. I couldn't believe the swings he was taking. Okay, let's see. Game started, first career start. You were right, John.
Should credit to me. Ball knower.
Yep. First game started for Easton Lucas again. It was another attack thing too. Like I just thought, oh wow, he's a Pepperdine grad.
Yeah.
Kind of awesome school to go to. He was attack because we didn't get to watch on TV. It's kind of hard to see what went on, but from the side view, it would just get after. Like the fastball played up a little better than I thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then a lot of lefties on that Nats lineup still gave them decently hard trouble.
Yeah, he looked great. Shout out Easton Lucas, man. I mean, that's a tough spot start to make when the guy had a weird week. He was supposed to start on Sunday in Buffalo, had to come down to Toronto on Sunday, I want to say. Pitched out of the bullpen on Monday, if I remember that correctly. And then on Wednesday had to make a start.
I think he like warmed up in the bullpen. You remember?
Warmed up, yes.
Because he didn't come in the game.
Yes. So
That's
Lucas,
just a thing that good teams do. Find a way to win that game today. Because on the surface, I said it. That was the most classic Blue Jays loss and slaughtering of all time. Like last season, they lose that game 11-4.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think a lot of it is mentality. It's a travel day. You took 2 out of the first 3. You already won the series. You can kind of roll over. They didn't roll over today. Defense was awesome. Bo Bichette, by the way, is a dog at short. You saw that play up the middle today?
The play was good. It looks a little more unorthodox when you see Jimenez doing things, looking as smooth as you can do it, and then Bo just kind of reachy grabby when he plays short more than feet under him.
Yeah.
But I mean, he makes plays. Like if you get the ball to first base on balls up the middle that are tough plays, I don't care how it looks. I'm tip of the cap. Great defense.
Yeah, it's shout out Bo Bichette, man. I mean, we saw the old Bo and CJ Abrams today. I mean,
Yeah. Oh my God.
oh my God. I said it to you in the crowd today, and I was like, man, would it be cool to have CJ Abrams on the Blue Jays? Because he's this, like skinny left bat that just launches. I have no idea how he hits home runs because he's so skinny. And then he made 2 very crucial errors that essentially lost his team the game.
I'm gonna put it the one I didn't think Lowe should have come off the bag. I know he rolled it to first base pretty
Yeah.
much, but I thought there was a chance. But the other ones on the play with Miles Straw, and we'll talk about Miles Straw today. Great game, caused havoc with
On the
some
bases, everything.
speed on the base paths too. Yeah, that was just like a ball player's game with what Miles Straw did today.
Abe, I'll
Obviously,
say it. I think Miles Straw stays in this ball club. I think Nathan Lucas goes down.
okay, it would make sense because the only way you would give Varsho day off is when you would face a left-hander,
Yeah.
and then you just put Miles Straw instead of Nathan Lucas. Lucas is out of options though, right? Like he'd have to be DFA'd.
Are you fine biting the ball? I mean, Varsho.
Yeah, no, Nathan Lucas. I thought he might get run at the start if there was no Alan Roden.
Yeah.
I don't
Alan
think.
Roden's just better. He's just better. But
Yeah,
like,
I mean they're not giving Lucas any run either, so it's
it's
kind
it's
of
a
a
tough spot to be in.
it's kind of a lose lose with both involved. I think so. It might just have to be Lucas who goes, and Miles Straw's the Gold Glove defender. Like if you lose out or if Varsho doesn't play, you replace him with another guy who can play center field pretty damn well.
Yeah.
And I think he's kind of gotten used to the not playing thing mentality wise, at least. Maybe not how sharp it'll keep his skills,
Yeah.
but he's fucking didn't play last year pretty much. Like
Yeah. And I mean, he looks awesome.
he won't take it for granted anymore. He's not. I don't think he'll be a whiny baby if he's on the bench and gets some spot starts.
You need guys that are pros, that have been pros, that are comfortable and are able to adapt coming off the bench. And I think that's what Miles Straw is able to do. Even a late game defensive replacement. We saw Anthony Santander's routes today. I Miles Straw on right is or Springer in right, and then move Miles Straw to left with Santander and left. Doesn't matter. You can kind of play with it, whatever. But Miles Straw, late game defensive replacement, makes a lot of sense. Rodon's not a defensive replacement, right?
Doesn't make a lot. If you had to choose one to defensive replace someone, yeah, you would choose Miles
The Gold
Straw.
Glover, yeah,
Yes, for sure.
yeah.
Santander, some of the routes, I think he's scared of the ball at him.
I used to
Sorry.
be exactly
No,
like that.
not. I'm not saying like the routine play at him, but the bases clearing double. Fuck, what game was that I was watching?
That was the Baltimore series though. That was
Yeah,
Baltimore
it was
series.
Saturday,
Yeah.
and that one was just a very timid, not confident route on a ball. And ever since then, it's just the one that's kind of right over his head. He's all spun around. He's doing circles.
He's
out
doing
there.
the Macarena. in
Yeah,
right
so
field.
I think the best team doesn't have Santander on the field. It has him
DH.
as the DH, which is
Yeah, and
okay. And I've been pleasantly surprised with Will Wagner's arm strength at third base.
looks awesome.
It is not what I thought it was going to be because of the arm action, but I don't think he has much difficulty over there making that throw.
Yeah, I
So
don't
that
think either.
again, that helps make things easier for this baseball team if he
You
plays.
don't have to DH him,
Yeah,
right? You don't have to DH him. But the guy I wanted to give flowers to today is a guy who, I'll be honest with you, we were down on going into the season. Tyler Heineman. We talked about guys wanted Yasmani Grandal for fuck's sakes on this team. What a game today from Tyler
we had
Heineman.
Yasmani Grandal at home, switch hitting catcher.
We had that. We had that actually. Tyler Heineman knows his role, lays a insane bunt down the third baseline to get a single, mashes a single in the gap today, and throws out a runner at second when the Jays are up to end the game when Jeff Hoffman was kind of scuffling a little bit. Just Tyler Heineman, that's what you're going to do, man. You're going to play once every 5 days, 4 days, whatever it is. Just be that bottom of the order bat that wreaks havoc and is able to get a bunt down if guys are on for Bo. That's what and he was awesome today. Awesome.
Yeah, it's another just a ball player thing. Wagner did it the other day. I love when guys bunt for hits. It's so sick because when you place a bunt and everyone just kind of looks at each other and they just let it roll to see if it goes foul and it stays fair. That's the beautiful game to me. Just small ball.
You show that to anyone, even if they don't even know baseball, they're like, that was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
That was pretty fucking cool.
Tyler Heineman's just got to play. Tyler Heineman's just got to keep playing ball.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll get some framing metrics that are okay. Some blocking metrics that are okay. I think he's
He's
just
a
going to
backup catcher, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what he does. As long as everyone's not pissed every time he plays a game,
Yeah.
and then we get a game like today, and then you're thrilled.
Because now he's got a little bit of runway. Now it's like if his next game's bad, it's like but he he played pretty well against the
Yeah,
Nats.
yeah.
you know, uh, yeah. Shout out Tyler Heineman, man. El Mago, as the kids call him.
Oh my, the
Uh,
magician.
the magician, and congratulations, Jeff Hoffman. I mean, 3 saves in his first week as a Blue Jay. Pretty fucking cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff.
I was surprised he threw today too.
Me too. But I think that's a veteran guy who's probably said to the pitching coach or to someone like, I'm good to go today. We can
Yeah,
ask him about that next week. But yeah, that's a guy that just said, like, yeah, I'm probably good to go today. Off day, Thursday. Why not? Let's just fucking eat. But the wins matter, man. The wins early matter. That there's no discounting that. And just a little Gate 14 tidbit. When a player is doing well in a small sample size like this, he's back or he's good. When he's doing bad, it's early. That's just that's the cardinal rule. I might make a diagram of that actually, just so people understand it.
yes.
But yeah, just good stuff, man. I mean, if I told you, and I said this last pod, if I told you in February, Toronto Blue Jays would be 5-2, Vladdy, Santander, Bo, I don't know if Bo anymore actually. Yeah, Bo would have an OPS below 1,000. The Jays are 5-2. You'd call me an idiot, right? You'd call me an absolute fucking idiot.
Yeah, I mean, below 1,000 isn't like that's a good threshold.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised, and I would say we're gonna cook when they finally get going. 5-2 is great on paper. If we knew that preseason, take that every single time.
Yeah, and what do we say for this homestand? Like 4-3 is fine. Like
Yeah,
even 3-4 because you face the Orioles. Like this pretty good homestand, man.
yeah.
Five and
It
two.
was a split and then a series win. Because didn't we say it was like a must-win series on the last one on Sunday?
What?
We definitely said this was a must-win series.
Yeah, we did say that. Correct.
Yes, and I still feel that way after. So it
Yeah.
was great. The We're bearing the lead here. Dome from home is back.
Oh,
Dome from
brother,
home is back and
brother,
better than ever.
man. Dome from home could not be more back. I mean, you want to talk about team of destiny type shit. They won a Dome from home game with Easton Lucas starting, and there's a vlog that's gonna be coming out in a couple weeks where I think we openly said on the vlog they might get work today. They might just get work today.
I said it on this podcast, and I'm fine to say that's what I thought was going to happen.
I thought it was going to be a shit kicking today, man. Mackenzie Gore. But I did have a tidbit that I left out because Bryson said that Mackenzie Gore, it was hard for hitters to see what he was throwing, like slider, I believe it was when they were playing the Nationals, because of like the glare or whatever.
Yeah.
That's probably a factor in the 13 strikeouts.
So you think it was a park aided 13 strikeouts against the Phillies?
Yes. He's good.
Of
I
course.
don't know if he's 13 Ks against the best team in the NL East. Good. That's where I'm at with that. But they won Dome from home. Curse is lifted. And by the way, make the apologies to Johnny Junta as loud as the disrespect about the mush at Rogers Center. 1-0 in my last one, and that's just what we do. We get back on the horse.
I have a thing. I think we're gonna win every Dome from home game this year
That's
after losing
crazy.
everyone last year.
That would be the road to 500.
Yes.
The road to 500 Dome from home.
Yes.
Make it happen.
Yeah, if we go 500, it doesn't have to be canceled, and I'll take back my hate of Dome from home. But
I'm right there with you.
massive win today.
Yeah, massive win today. Vibes are great. We'll go into the series preview. And then
Yeah,
we're going
we'll keep the midweek ones a little shorter. Yeah. People don't listen to them as much as the Sunday ones, so I know some people will be disappointed in that, but we'll put our big effort into the Sunday ones every week and just kind of touch on these, answer some questions on the midweek pods. But we do have big news coming out tomorrow. I'm very excited for you guys to see it. It was fucking awesome. And
biggest news in the history of Gate 14. I'll say it.
Definitely the biggest news in the history of Gate 14. But that's gonna come out tomorrow. So check socials. Yeah, just be excited because I know I'm excited and proud of what we were able to put out. So
yeah, pitching matchups: Mets, Blue Jays. Some are calling this the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bowl. Kevin Gossman versus Tyler McGill. Miguel. I don't know.
Miguel.
Friday. Chris Bassett versus Griffin Canning on Saturday. And then Bowden Francis versus David Peterson. Is that his
Yep.
name? On
Yeah.
Sunday at 140. It's gonna be a tough series, man. Mets just won a walk off against the Marlins in Miami. Came back down 4-1. Pete Alonso 3-run nuke to take the lead or to tie it, and then they won in extras. I don't think this Mets team is really that good. Avery, is that crazy to say? I
Not
look at
deep.
that lineup. I mean, Mark Vientos is really bad this year, struggling really bad. But
He's young. He'll be up
yeah,
and
yeah,
down.
yeah. Bottom of the order's not doing that well there. Bullpen is
I mean, they had
iffy.
Jose Iglesias devil magic last year.
Yeah.
They don't have that anymore. They're just not as deep. They're not that deep
It's
of a
going to be a
team.
tough series. I'll say it. I mean, any series where you're playing a team in their first weekend series when they just acquired a $700 million man, the stadium's going to be
Oh,
rocking.
yeah, it's home opener, right?
Yeah, home opener Friday. Stadium's going to be rocking. It's going to be a tough environment to go in there and win. It's going to be a tough environment to go in there and win. It's going to be cold as shit, by the way. Jays haven't played in cold weather in God knows how long. It's not going to be easy, Abe,
Yep.
especially for those hitters.
Okay. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say the Jays win the series. I'm Blue Jays pilled right
I'm
now.
Blue Jays pilled as well.
I'm loving what they're putting down. So I'll go 2-3. They win Friday, and then they split after that. I don't know which one.
Yeah, I
Win or
think they
lose.
win the Bassett Day revenge game.
You like that?
He pitched that. People forget. He pitched there after his wife, while his wife was giving birth.
I'll never
So
forget
much.
that start.
That's yeah. We streamed that. That was I was so sick. That was before we met him. That was so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Jays take 2 or 3. Fuck it. Let's ride. Let's go into Queens and let's dog walk the Mets.
Yep. That'd be awesome. All right, we'll get into some listener questions.
I'll do the
here.
Alto question first. It's a good question that I wanted to get
Okay.
to.
Show.
Shout out
81,
Alto.
81 questions from people today.
Holy
That's
shit.
people are Blue Jays pilled, and that's
We need
the
that.
best thing for this podcast.
Yeah. Top 3 guys in the team you haven't met that you'd have beers with. I'll
Oh,
go-
Kirk is my number one,
I
man.
think, yeah, I'm going to say Kirk. And you know who's a sneaky one, Avery? Y-Rod.
Yeah,
Y-Rod gets after that motherfucker for sure.
I kind of want to meet Berrios too.
We already have met Berrios.
I mean, I didn't talk to him. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just like a hey, what's up? Like a
We
good
did go to the
conversation.
bar. I mean, we went to the bar with him.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like
I talked. Yeah, I talked to him a little bit. Yeah, I guess you weren't there. Remember we texted you to come and you showed up at like.
I did show. I saw him there. I said what's up, but like
Yeah.
a sit down around a campfire beer is how I take those
with
questions.
Jose.
Yeah, because I just want to talk ball with
Yeah,
those guys.
I'm gonna go Kirk, Y-Rod, and just because I'm so pilled right now for this guy, Jimenez.
Okay.
I mean, it's got to be.
All right. Kevin God, thoughts on ketchup chips is the first one. I love ketchup chips.
Hate
I think they're great.
I hate them. I can't eat them. I think they taste like ass. Maybe that's un-Canadian. Not
Yeah,
sure.
that is
And people
un-Canadian.
chirp in my hat like I'm supporting Jeremy Roach's company. I'm not supporting America. I'm supporting Jeremy Roach's company.
Yeah, we should X out the American and just
Yeah.
put JR's face.
JR on tape or something.
Yes, and he sent it to us for free. By the
Yeah,
way,
so I'm gonna rock that. Shout out JR.
from Griff, how long until Bren Little reaches peak Mesa level of reliability?
I saw that question. He's almost there for me
He's there for me because he's just that guy in that spot.
right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the Mesa thing was pretty automatic in that 1 year. So he's not there yet, but like as the lefty coming in, every time I see Brian Little, I'm like, okay, good. Like I think he's gonna make this pretty uncomfortable. Thought he was gonna make it uncomfortable for lefties all season, and then CJ Abrams just took that shit to the moon.
God, that ball.
Seeing that swing because we were on the first base side, that was just like, oh, when you show up to the ballpark, that's cool. Something you'll kind of remember forever.
Yeah, that
if
ball
you're
was-
a kid.
That ball was launched. Yeah.
From Kirk Memes, will Callum be joining you on the next road trip? He's at camp.
He's at camp. Sex camp.
From Liz, is bunting in the majors controversial?
No, I don't think anymore.
I think it's the only time it's ever controversial is if you're doing it during a no hitter.
Or if you're, I mean, the stat nerds hate it. The analytic nerds kind of hate it, right?
Why?
Oh, I might have just made that up. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe they don't hate it.
It's not the best. You can't score. You can't hit a home run bunting. I think that's what the analytic nerds are.
And this team loves a good bunt. They love a good bunt. They love it. They love it.
What would Johnny's stat line be with David Popkins as his hitting coach? 185.
No,
McCook.
no.
Yes.
Were you saying 185?
You would hit 185 still.
No. With David Pop, if David Popkins and my boy Lou were my hitting coach, I'd probably hit 290 with like 15 bombs, and I'd cut that strikeout rate in half. I think they'd really activate me. I really do.
Would you trade Easton Lucas for Roki Sasaki?
No.
It's close, but I don't really want the guy who cries when he loses.
Yeah, we don't want babies on our team. We don't want bums. Like the locker room dynamic right now is firing. I guarantee you they're getting. Oh, they are getting after it tonight on that plane. Avery, they are getting after it tonight.
That would be a fun plane ride to have.
Yeah, that plane ride is. Oh,
I mean, I guess it would be an hour long, but still.
Oh, Scherzer probably had 20 beers already.
Thoughts on Easton Lucas? Do you see him starting more games this season, even when Max is healthy again? I mean, he wouldn't start over Max, but
no.
Pleasantly surprised.
$15 million, right?
Yeah, pleasantly surprised on his.
Let's see him make another one. His next one's a tough battle, Abe. It's against the Red Sox.
Yeah, I mean, I think he would get massacred there, but like, please change my mind. Like, just keep doing things and proving me wrong. It's not a good matchup on paper, is what I should say.
Yes.
We wouldn't think that.
That's a good spin zone you could come up with.
Yes.
Really good spin zone.
Does the I love Miles Straw shirt stay on during sex?
Yes. I'm pilled.
Yeah, of course.
I'm pilled.
How do we feel about Ernie so far? And when are we live? Ernie's just been doing the Ernie thing. He's just swinging at. He has 2 walks, actually. He's got 10 more to match his last one. He's playing a great third base. I think the hits will come. I mean, the bat to ball is still there.
He's adjusting to not playing every day. That's another factor of it. Last year he played every day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see anywhere. We're 7 games into the season for him as a guy that we kind of know what he is. I'm very not worried at all. Who would hit in the 4-hole when Jimenez is not in the lineup? Whoever John Pentel's in that day. I don't really know.
We're going to be seeing a lot of Varsho in the 4-hole.
You think so?
Yeah. Or Santander with Varsho in the 2.
Yeah, not bad.
I just think you kind of let Jimenez hit in the 4-hole until he gets himself out of there, man.
Yeah, people love to do lineup talk on here on these questions.
They love lineup talk. They love
Oh my God, there's a ton of these now. In a 3-game series, if you had to lose one of the games, which one would you pick? You win the other 2 guaranteed from a morale standpoint or whatever standpoint you want. There's an easy answer. If you answer this wrong, I'm going to be pissed at you.
You lose game 1.
Of course. Yes.
I mean, you lose game 1, bounce back, get back on the wagon, and just wax them next 2 games.
Yeah,
Easiest answer ever.
Easiest answer ever. If you answered that any other way, I would have been so mad at you. You go into your next series on a 2-game heater. Great way to do it.
Sign me up.
Yep. Do you think Vlad caves and signs an extension? Dude, it'd be so sick if after a month he's hitting 210 and he signs for $150 million.
No, what Vlad's gonna do is I mean, he's not looking great right now. I'll say it. I mean, he's a lot of here's smart guy Johnny Babbitt unlucky. Is that what it is? He's unlucky. He's hitting the ball hard. He hit a ball today, Avery, that we saw to right field that got caught, where I was like, that ball was fucking shot on. But he hit a double, right? Like,
yeah, you're just hitting some balls at people over a full season. If you hit the ball that hard,
you're gonna get hits.
You're expecting that things are gonna be.
And that's why baseball's so frustrating, because you have Bo Bichette who hit a ball today 500 miles an hour into the gap. Dylan Cruz catches it, and then he hits a game-winning single down the line that was probably hit 10 miles an hour, maybe, I want to say. I mean, that was the slowest ball I've ever seen hit, but he thought it was foul, for Christ's sakes. That's why it was a single.
Yep. No, you'll take it's the crazy game. Egg McMuffin or McGriddle?
Egg McMuffin.
Egg McMuffin. Right answer, I think. Was today a case of 2 bads make a right? Johnny plus Dome from home equals the win?
The recipe was there. We didn't see it. We thought they were going to lose today. I'm taking that 10 times out of 10.
Should every game be Dome from home?
No. Dome from home is so. This is what Dome from home is right now. Dome from home is that girlfriend or boyfriend that's constantly cheated on you, and you gave them one more chance,
and it's going well.
And it's going well so far, but you need to see more from them. You know, it's like, okay, like they're cleaning, they're like all that type of stuff. It's like, I'm gonna need to see more before I let you back in the house. You know, that's what that is.
Yeah,
that's
before you come to family Thanksgiving again.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to see more. So no, Dome from home should not be.
Does it feel like 93?
Yeah, it does. We got a squad.
The people are. I mean, okay. Oh, someone asked the kind of the same question. Rank the ways to win a 3-game series. Loss, win is the best one.
Yeah.
Callum asked, So if it's a dumb question, no, it's
We
from
know
Cal.
why. Yeah, we know why.
Is it time to move Vladdy back to the 3 spot?
Callum
I don't think it matters. They're gonna pitch to him the same way. Like
Yeah.
it's not a new player they're
And
trying to hide.
Santander's gonna be behind him either way.
Yeah, I don't think that's too bad. Where will the parade start and finish?
The Taylor at King and Spadina, and it'll
Yes.
work its way all the way down to Ontario Place.
Someone asked when we'll stop saying work from Dome wrong. We just renamed it. We're not
Yeah,
saying it.
and you guys will obviously, yeah. Never mind.
We'll talk next week,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you'll get that. If you could lock in the performance of one dimension of the team, offense, starting pitching, or bullpen, what would it be? I don't know what exactly he means by this.
Bullpen, no, it's if you can make one facet of the team better.
Okay, I don't think that's what he was asking. But that
Whatever.
makes sense.
That's
Let's
what he
answer
asked
that.
in my mind. The
Defense.
bullpen's been good.
Yes. You just got. Yeah, I'm not going to give the bullpen flowers after 7.
Yeah,
Uh, we'll wait that one
Yeah.
out. Are we all in, brother?
brother. I am deep inside. I'm talking no more room left. That's how in I am.
How good would this team be if we knew how to hit home runs?
Oh my God, it'd be the greatest show on grass. It'd be the 2021 Blue Jays with the
Yes.
actual like a decent, more decent bullpen.
Is the magician actually a wizard?
El Mago. I mean, Tyler Heineman is he's a character. That's the best way I can describe.
I can't believe he was the first guest in Gate 14 history.
I'll tell a funny Heineman story. So I was when we were at spring training. I was talking to someone over the bullpen, and I looked down, and Heineman is looking up at me in spring training. He goes, "What's up, Johnny?" I go, "What's up, Heineman? What's up, man?"
He's the best.
He's the best.
The magician.
What a legend.
Should we send flowers with the apology note to Springer?
Yes. We talked about the Springer hairline. Maddie posted a picture of Springer from the top, and I responded, "Holy shit, Springer! Don't
Dude.
even think about cutting that hair right now.
Oh,
Let it."
if Springer does a 115 way runs carry plus, I'll do the bald spot Springer haircut. I'll do it. I'll fucking make my hair.
Someone's
look
gonna
good.
clip that and save that. By the way, you're fucked if he actually does that. It was like when I forgot that I said I was gonna piss my pants at Jays.
No, that's fine. Like I'm okay with doing that. Like
It's fair.
cut my hair into the triple mohawk. It looks so fucking good. This is from Mike. What's worse, snow in April or losing in October? Losing in October is worse.
Losing in October.
Okay. Santiago Espinal Truther says over under 6.5 must win regular season games left. Are you fucked, dude? That is the worst line ever said.
Brother, if you have a mortgage, put the mortgage on that over. I've already given 3, I believe. And
There is 60 more must win games in this. Like,
minimum. There is 65 minimum. All right.
yes. Under no circumstances should Springer be moved up in the order. He's found his spot at 6 or 5.
I kind of agree with that.
What are thoughts? I'm fine to leave him there. Let him
Leave it.
cook,
6-hole
man.
Springer is a demon. He's as true RGM says, he's manipulated time. He has 3 days. He has 3 days in a singular day now.
Yes. Well, hey, maybe leadoff spot. Back. Move everyone.
Nope. No thanks.
Does Andres Jimenez go beside Batista or Delgado on the level of excellence? I think he goes like on his own level, like above the
Yeah.
level of excellence.
Well, that's where Jackie Robinson is. So,
so he's under Jack. We move Jackie up,
yeah.
Andres under, and then everyone
Yeah,
else.
it's the how do I say it? It's the elite player sandwich. You go Batista, Jimenez, Jackie Robinson.
That's so awesome. Are we ready to apologize to the Magic Man? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Heineman. I'm more sorry to Springer, to be honest with you.
So I did give a little bit of hope to Springer this offseason. Totally out of my ass. Like I didn't have any
What'd you
stats
say?
to back. I was like, I think he's got one left in him, like one decent one. And this is not a win after 7 games, I'll tell you that. But we are
It's celebrated in September if you still do.
Yeah. We're making good strides, and it is the good start after the awful spring. That is what I was worried
Yes.
about after the bad spring.
Right there with you. Yeah.
I think that's all we got for today, folks.
Well,
Tomorrow's something big. I'm proud. It's
Yeah.
probably the most excited I've been.
yeah. I haven't seen you this excited in a while. So stay tuned for tomorrow. Big news dropping. And yeah, man. Let's go beat the fucking Mets. Fuck the Mets. And fuck that guy who I will not name. That is a Mets fan.
Oh
Let's
my
enjoy it.
God. I didn't even remember him.
Let's enjoy this run. And let's spoil some opening weekend for the Mets. Let's spoil that shit. We'll see you guys Friday. Um, I'm gonna propose to Avery we talk before next podcast just for 10 minutes. Uh, other than that, though, Gate 14 for fucking ever, dude. Let's have ourselves 2025. The car is in drive right now, as Chris Boulding says, and we just got to keep throwing it down. We got to roll it down the hill. Let's keep it going, and let's keep riding this wave of Toronto Blue Jays baseball being fun again. Talk to you guys on Sunday. Love you guys. Gate 14 forever. Stay tuned. Make sure you guys like and subscribe.